Okay, we're moving on to Unit 4, Activity 4, Solubility Product, Part 1. So what this is this is equilibrium with salts. So before we were doing gases, now we're doing salts. There are 14,000 salts known to man. A salt is defined as a metal plus a non-metal together. So if we put a salt in water, there's our salt, NaCl, it will dissolve down into Na plus and Cl minus. And what happens is this goes back and forth. This whole transition between the solid and the aqueous in the solution goes back and forth. If a salt is a 1-to-1 ratio, NaCl, then our formula is x squared. We don't need to use a nice chart here because there are only two real formulas for salts. If our salt is a 1-to-2 ratio, then it is 4x cubed. So look for a 2 in there. If there's a 2 in there anywhere, we use 4x cubed. If there is not a subscripted 2, we use x squared. Now, there are some other salts. So, for example, ones with aluminum, where there's a different formula, but this will take care of 95 to 99% of the cases. Okay. Here's the formulas that you need to be able to do anything with KSP with salt. KSP equals x squared or 4x cubed depending. Concentration equals moles over volume. Now X and concentration are the same thing. So these two are interchangeable, and moles are discovered by mass over molar mass. So if you use this flow chart, you can discover anything that you need to do the problems. Remember, volume has to be in liters, so if they give you milliliters, divide by 1,000. To get the molar mass, you have to go to the periodic table. Let's try two problems. The KSP of a salt is 9. If you have 2 liters, what mass of the salt do you have? So I look up here and I go, okay, I'm looking for mass. They give me KSP. KSP equals x squared because it's 1-to-1. That's equal to 9. If I take the square root of that, that's 3. Now I'm going to go to my next formula. Concentration equals moles over volume. My concentration is 3 because that's what X is. And my volume is 2 liters. If I rearrange that, I've got 6 moles. Now, if I want to get the mass, I have 6 moles, and my molar mass of NaCl, if I go to a periodic table, is 58. My mass would be 348 grams. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work the opposite way. What is the KSP of a salt if 116 grams dissolves in 1 liter? So now they give me a mass. The mass is 116. And the molar mass is 58, so that's in grams per mole. So this means that I have 2 moles of the salt. Now I can go to concentration. Concentration is 2 moles per liter. And then I can go to KSP equals x squared. X is 2. That means the KSP is 4. Folks, I've done 2 problems. One where I start from this end and one where I start from this end. They can also just give you this information here and have you go this way. So there's all different ways that you can do these problems. This is how I attack KSP problems.